Welcome to Energy Tarot, beautiful souls, and a timeless all signs love reading. A you versus them tarot reading looking at your current situation between you and your person or your partner. What's going on? What are they thinking? Their feelings, hidden truth, hidden influence, and their next move towards you, plus their long-term intentions. These are general readings, so please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka sign placements. And if you don't know what Darakaraka is, I made a separate video on it that I'll link it in the description. You need to see the sign in which your Darakaraka planet is sitting in, and you'll understand why it is so important in love and soul connections. So without further ado, let's get started with Aries. Hi Aries. Let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Aries and their person and their partner. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Aries. For all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Bear with me, Aries, till I lay the cards out. What's happening in the current situation between Aries and their person, their partner? Thank you. Please show us what's happening in the current situation between Aries and their person, their partner. Thank you. You guys could be seeing a lot of 7. 7 is all about awakening and understanding the connection. Okay. So your partner Aries, in their core energy and past influence, we have the wealthy man, 7 of Wands and 7 of Swords. So your partner could be somebody who is talking to a wealthy person, somebody who is working on their success, their status. You could be connecting with somebody who is doing well. Aries is a wealthy person themselves, somebody who put their career over the connection. Could have been somebody who made status driven choices in the past also. Basically somebody who did not tell you the truth. Things were not how it seemed. They wore a mask, acted from a place of self-interest, lied, cheated, whatever they did, acted in a sneaky way, betrayed your trust, because of which they realize that your guards are high with the 7 of Wands. But at the same time, they also realize that this connection is worth fighting for. Okay. The external influence in this connection, we have the family room, 7 of Pentacles, and the Sun card. So family room is basically the living room inside their physical residence or inside the house. Somebody whose personal matters, close circle, private issues, family drama, or some kind of secrets close to home is what is the external influence that affected this connection. Somebody who could have had some kind of secret or hidden family matters, family interference could also be the thing, or private matters in the close circle that is affecting the connection externally. They could be discussing with their close circle about this connection also, while reflecting on the connection, trying to have patience with themselves right now. Somebody with the Seven of Pentacles is trying to have a long-term vision. Somebody who's realizing that you brought a lot of joy in their life, a lot of positivity, warmth in their life, and this is why they are somebody, when reflecting, are discussing with their family, with their close circle about the connection. The hidden influence that affected this connection is the unexpected income, Two of Swords and Three of Cups. So unexpected income is basically some kind of a financial boost, or a surprise opportunity that they were waiting for. Somebody who was relying on outside help that affected this connection in the past, because of which, and along with the indecision that affected the connection, somebody who is now not able to make that clear, not able to see the clear path on how to have a reunion with you, Aries, because when they spend time with social gatherings, with friends, family, they miss you, they want to spend time with you, but they're suffering from some kind of indecision on how to overcome the obstacles to have this reunion with you. In your energy, we have the toil and labor, judgment, and Five of Pentacles. So you are somebody who is feeling exhausted, probably having some kind of work stress also, feeling burnt out. You're putting too much effort and not getting much in return. You're feeling unappreciated right now with the toil and labor, doing that same job again and again and not getting the return that you invested in, especially in this connection. So you're feeling left out. You could be having financial issues, and this is why you're putting all your energy into your work also. Somebody who's feeling exhausted, Aries, and you could be somebody who's understanding the spiritual connection with the judgment of what kind of a soul connection it is, whether it is a soulmate, twin flame, or a karmic. Somebody who needs to make a decision about this connection also, of whether you want to forgive and move on, or you want to give them a second chance. Because in your core energy, we have the mature man, magician, and the chariot. So you could be speaking to a father figure, a mentor, or an older person. Does not have to be a man, it can be a woman also. Somebody you look up to, somebody you're taking advice from in the connection. Somebody, you're somebody who could be manifesting, wanting to use all your tools at your disposal to come out of this cold feeling. Somebody who is determined to move ahead, in your life, take action. You could be also traveling, wanting to travel also with the chariot, because chariot means travel also. Somebody who's manifesting success in your life, and you could be taking advice from an older person. In your person's energy, we have poverty, Nine of Swords, and the Moon card. So poverty is, your person is somebody who is struggling financially or emotionally, somebody who's feeling that they're not worthy enough. They're having a lack mindset right now, that they don't have much to offer in the connection. Somebody who's going through emotional emptiness, or even a scarcity mindset, struggling. Somebody who is with the Nine of Swords having a lot of anxiety, fear about the connection, losing hope also, because they are not certain with the Moon card if you will give them another chance after whatever has happened. They could be dreaming about you. Somebody who's feeling blocked intuitionally, quite emotional because of the lack mindset also. And please, because of the confusion that they have within themselves, the advice with the Moon card is actually to follow your intuition. And the Moon, because of the confusion, the intuition is blocked, so things will get revealed with time. So you will have to look at their actions, Aries, when they come in, because in their actions again we have the Seven of Cups, Four of Wands, and imprisoned. So this is somebody who's feeling stuck, somebody who is feeling trapped in their mind, feeling that they have some kind of limitations, whether it is mental traps, past guilt, or whatever it is. They're feeling trapped because of the confusion. Somebody who's feeling overwhelmed because of the regret of the past. Somebody who could be going through depression also, not seeing that clear path on how to have the Four of Wands with you, how to have a reunion with you after whatever has happened in the connection. In the mutual energy of the connection, we have sudden wealth, High Priestess, and Ten of Wands. So sudden wealth is, both of you could receive some kind of luck, gain quite unexpectedly in the connection. Both of you could be awakening to the connection, understanding the connection, and with the High Priestess, both of you realize that there is a mystery to the connection. One energy could be a divine feminine, if you resonate with that journey. Both of you have an inner knowing about the connection, that it's a bridge between two worlds. And this is why, even though both of you could be feeling exhausted, burnt out, carrying the responsibilities of life, you're still carrying it because you have hope in the connection. And the advice with the High Priestess is to follow your intuition about the connection. Please keep in mind, with the sudden wealth, you can get a lucky break or a material gain, mutually also. Okay. In your partner's long-term vision or outcome is somebody with bad health, Ace of Cups, and Page of Pentacles. Your partner could be somebody who is going through some kind of physical illness, depression or fatigue that I picked up earlier on, also because of their lack mindset. Somebody who is realizing that they have a lot of love for you, a lot of emotions for you, and this is why they are wanting a new romantic beginning with you. Somebody who your partner could soon be entering a healing phase in their life. Also, somebody who, because with the bad health in the outcome, either they have to enter a healing phase, or that exhaustion that they have because of that lack mindset, and this, it will further deepen. Your partner, probably while healing, is realizing that with the Ace of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, that they have a lot of love for you, they have a lot of emotions for you, and this is why they are somebody who is thinking of sending you a long term for a long term connection. They're thinking of sending you a message, a light energetic message, to set a goal, and the message is just to test waters if they can lay the correct foundation with you, if they can work things out, because they clearly want a new romantic start with the Ace of Cups. They want a new romantic beginning. At the bottom of the deck we have message, star and Ace of Pentacles. So this is what's next in the connection. Both of you could be healing with the star card. While healing, your partner or the other energy is getting inspired by you. Somebody who is getting hope back while healing. Somebody who wants to send you a message, some kind of communication, and give you an offer with the Ace of Pentacles for a new stable beginning, for an abundant, secure connection between you guys. Exactly what I was getting in earlier on with the Page of Pentacles. Somebody who wants to lay the correct foundation. Please keep in mind, Aries, in regards to work, you might get an offer that can lead to a lot of abundance, a lot of growth also in your life, and you could also meet a new person who could give you an offer about a new stable beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. So probably a decision that needs to be made, whether it is with this energy or somebody new that's coming towards you. That's what I have. And in your person's energy, some kind of transformation could have already started around the eclipse energy that we went through in September. Some kind of a deep emotional cleanse is what's going on in their energy right now, and in a new emotional cycle could probably start from 3 months from the eclipse. So if I'm not mistaken, it was the 7th of September or the 22nd of September. I think the lunar one was on the 7th. So from 3 months, a new emotional cycle probably is starting in your person's energy from the September eclipse. Might just be for a specific view, might not resonate with everyone. That's what I have for you, Aries. Do check your other sign placements for a complete picture and let me know if it resonates so I can pick on your frequency more often. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in your other sign placements, your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka. Take care. Bye for now. Hi Taurus, let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Taurus and their person, their partner, And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Taurus, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Just bear with me till I lay the cards out, Taurus. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Taurus and their person, their partner. Last deck. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Taurus and their person, their partner. Thank you, Universe. Sorry. Okay. So Taurus, in your person's energy and past influence, your person could be somebody with the occupation Fool and Lovers. Somebody who's focused on their daily work, the routine task. Somebody who could have prioritized work and career over the connection in the past. Somebody who's focused on, quite workaholic in nature. Somebody who's focused on their work. Somebody who is thinking of taking this leap, having a new beginning in this connection, because they feel the intensity and the pull towards you. They could have started, they're taking a leap in their job also. Some kind of unexpected change is happening in their work situation. There's somebody who wants to take the leap, feels the intensity of the connection with the Lovers, realizes there is love, and they have a decision to make about this connection. With the external circumstances that could have affected this connection, we have pathway, sun, and strength. So your partner could be somebody who probably has the fear of commitment, could be having some kind of life lessons in their soul's journey, transformation that affected the connection between you guys. Probably their job is what affected your getting to know them better, dating life. Somebody who is now realizing that they got a lot of joy, happiness, strength, positivity when they spent time with you, and is using all their strength, all their courage, self-belief, wisdom in moving ahead, in somebody who, while navigating through the life lessons, is using all their courage and determination. The hidden influence that affected this connection is the courtship, Page of Swords, and Nine of Cups. So courtship is basically dating, meeting to know each other, deepening the romance. So they could have had the fear of being vulnerable, with you, somebody who could have had social pressure, or somebody who was wanting validation, had some kind of fear in ready to date and deepen the relationship with you. And with Page of Swords is keeping tabs on you through social media, through friends and family, realizing that you are a wish come true, you are a dream to be with. They got emotional fulfillment with you in the connection. You, Taurus, in your relationship, in your energy towards the relationship, we have the gift, Eight of Swords and High Priestess. You are expecting some kind of a surprise, a generosity, a positive offer is coming towards you with regards to your work. You might get a boost, a positive boost in your life. Somebody might give you a token, but you are somebody who is feeling stuck in this connection, realizing that there is a mystery to this connection. With the High Priestess, you have an inner knowing about the connection. You could be a divine feminine, or you're seeing the other person as a divine feminine if you resonate with that journey, Taurus. But you're having some kind of negative thoughts about this connection, feeling stuck, feeling the limitations, even though you know that it's a bridge between two worlds. The advice is to follow your intuition, follow your gut instinct. And in your energy right now, in the core of the spread, we have great fortune, justice, and Nine of Pentacles. You will be getting a lot of abundance, blessings, and expansion coming your way. A major positive shift is coming in your life. Great fortune is the most auspicious card, and of the Kipper deck, it shines light on everything that is around around great opportunity. So clearly a great breakthrough could be coming in your life, in your finances, for sure. You are somebody who wants a justice, a fair, balanced connection moving ahead. After learning the life lessons, after learning the karmic lessons, you want truth and honesty, and you're somebody who is investing in yourself with the Nine of Pentacles, showing yourself self-love, self-care, reaping the rewards of your labor, focused on your growth, on your finances, and you will get blessings and abundance in your life coming in. With the toil and labor, Star, and Knight of Wands in your person's energy towards you, your person is somebody who is feeling exhausted, probably going through some kind of work stress, feeling burnt out, feeling stuck. They are putting too much effort but not getting that much in return. Somebody who's feeling unappreciated also while healing. They are slowly seeing you as an inspiration and getting hope back in the connection because of the passion that they have for you. Somebody who really wants to sweep you off your feet, somebody who will come in as a charmer, confident person, could be replaying in their mind also again and again while healing of how they have been in and out of the connection, did not think their actions through, was somebody who was driven by passion, clearly has a lot of passion for you, a lot of desire for you with the Knight of Wands. Sometimes even called a player energy because they don't think their actions through. In your person's next move towards you, we have the Four of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and the Lovers. So while healing, while in isolation, with you, while in little to no contact with you, your person is aligning their mind, body and soul. Somebody who is realizing that they have a lot of passion, romance for you. Somebody who could be thinking of that they need to make a decision about this connection, of how to send you the message to lay the correct foundation with the Page of Pentacles. Somebody who wants to set a goal and send you a light energetic message while in little to no contact with you. What message to send you is what they are thinking about in their next move towards you. In the mutual relation, in the mutual connection between you and the person, it's in the mutual energy. Both of you could be thinking about each other with the his thoughts, Nine of Cups and Queen of Swords. So both of you could be thinking about each other with the thoughts card. Both of you are thinking of how to gift in this relationship, how to give to each other in this relationship, what kind of an offer to give to the other person, whether to apologize or show give a token of apology, or what gift to give to the other person. Gift is basically, because we read directions in Kepler, at least I do, so they're thinking of what to send you, what token to show you, what gesture to make towards you after making a decision, because both of you feel that emotional bond, that intensity of the connection, of what message to send you is what both of you could be thinking. Your partner for sure, because Page of Pentacles, while in isolation with you, they're thinking what message to send you. That's the decision they need to make. Both of you could be seeing each other as a wish come true, as an emotional fulfillment with the Nine of Cups, and thinking logically about the connection, thinking realistic about the connection, of how to get your dream, how to work towards your emotional fulfillment. You could be thinking, being very direct with yourself also about the connection of wanting to move towards your own emotional fulfillment, both of you. And something could have started probably in the lunar eclipse in September, for a few people, some kind of an emotional cycle where they're starting to see things clearly in the connection. Your partner, in the long-term vision and the outcome in the near future, we have despair, Page of Cups and Six of Swords. Your partner is somebody who is feeling overwhelmed, is suffering from emotional exhaustion, low self-esteem, has a lot of regret of how things have worked out in the connection, probably because of their occupation in the past. Now thinking of how to, in the long-term future, wanting to get into calmer waters with you, resolve the issues of the past, restore peace back into the situation. Somebody who wants to go into a calmer zone with you with the Six of Swords, and this is why thinking of sending you a romantic message or an apology with the Page of Cups. Somebody who, because they feel that intensity of the connection, they want to have a beginning where they can move into calmer times, better times with you. And this is why quite sad and regretful of how things have worked out in the past. What's next in the connection? We have the mature man, Judgment, and the Knight of Pentacles. Both of you need to make a decision about this connection, of what you want to do in the connection, whether you want to forgive and move on, or give the other energy a second chance. Both of you could be understanding the spiritual connection also, with the judgment of what kind of a soul connection it is, whether it is a twin flame, soulmate, or karmic. And you could be taking the advice of a mature person. We have the mature man, usually is the father figure, or is usually a father figure, or a mentor or a boss. Because it's a general, I will even extend it to a mature woman, some kind of an older person that you could be taking advice from about making this decision. And any move that both of you make in the connection will be Knight of Pentacles, conservative, slow, diligent in the connection. That's what I have for you, Taurus. A lot of great fortune could be coming towards you. Financial boost is definitely on the way. Good luck with that. And very positive card. And do let me know if it resonates, so I can pick on your frequency more often. And check your other sign placements, your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Darakaraka for a complete picture, please. And let me know if it resonates. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys in your other signs. Bye for now. Hi, Geminis. Let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Gemini and their person. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Geminis, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Bear with me till I lay the cards out, dear Geminis. Please show us what's happening in the current situation between Gemini and their person. Please show us what's happening in the current situation between Gemini and their person. Thank you. Okay, Gemini. So we have the marriage, the fool, and the world in your person's energy and past influence. Your person could be somebody who is thinking about how to get into union with you, how to get into agreement with you, how to get into a formal relationship with you. In the past, they could have been a fear of creating a formal relationship, or some kind of external pressure from formal relationships that could have affected your person. But now they are thinking of taking a leap towards creating a marriage, a wedding with you. Somebody who wants to take this risk to have a new cycle with you. Somebody who wants achievement, success, growth in a long-term committed relationship with you. In the past, they could have let their pride or ego affect the connection with the high honor, Hanged Man and Fool as the external circumstances. High honor is basically some kind of award, success, public recognition, admiration, or even their pride and ego or the fear of judgment affected this connection, which led to no contact, which led to taking a pause in this connection between you and your person. And somebody who is now thinking of taking a leap towards you, somebody who wants to have a new beginning in this connection. While looking at this connection from your perspective, they could have a sudden realization of how they let their ego or pride affect the connection, affect the marriage also between you guys, if you guys were married, or affect the state of the union between you guys. The hidden influence is the Great Fortune, Ace of Swords, and Page of Wands. So Great Fortune is basically somebody who was waiting for luck, not taking action, somebody who was wanting a lot of abundance, growth, which could have been a hidden influence in their life. It's actually a very auspicious card of the deck, the Great Fortune. Somebody who could have had false hope or distractions in this connection in the past is now realizing that they need to communicate with you truthfully, honestly, and this is why thinking of sending you a light, energetic, creative message with the Page of Wands. In your energy, we have poverty and the Hermit. So you could be somebody in this connection right now going through a spiritual growth, somebody who is healing. The need for healing is there in your energy with the poverty card. Somebody who could be feeling abandoned, feeling emotionally empty, feeling having that scarcity mindset, and this is why you are somebody who's soul searching, could be even talking to friends, because that's what Hermit means also. While in little to no contact, you're somebody who is growing spiritually in your journey right now to come out of this mindset, because you're feeling empty within yourself. And in your energy, in the heart of the spread, we have Child, Moon, and Ace of Cups. So you could be somebody who is actually taking care of children right now with the Child card. Somebody who wants a new beginning. You could be even thinking of how your partner could be somebody who was immature, and you could also be thinking, if with the Moon and the Child together, you could be thinking that the new beginning with your partner could be a bit risky also at this time, because they let their ego, pride affect the connection. With the Moon, you're uncertain about this connection, even though you have a lot of love for them with the Ace of Cups. You are not sure, you're feeling emotionally overwhelmed. You could be dreaming about the person also with the Moon, because that Moon also means that a bit uncertain, and things will get clear to you with time. So proceed with caution is the advice with the Moon card, and to follow your intuition. And the challenge is to follow your intuition, because you want a new beginning in love. You want success, recognition, public recognition moving ahead. You want an honorable approach moving ahead. You want a new beginning in love with the Ace of Cups. That is what you want. You want a new romantic success in your life. You you could be even wanting new love to enter your life, where there is recognition. Okay. In your person's energy, they are somebody with the house, page of wands and 7 of cups. They are even feeling the confusion, could be having options, and the options do not have to mean people. It can just mean responsibilities, work commitments, parents, siblings. In this case, in your person's case, they are somebody who's feeling the confusion because of the stability. Somebody who, with the house card, is somebody who is wanting to build a physical residence, wanting to build a family life, focused on their stability, some kind of domestic issues that they are feeling the confusion about, and they are not sure, wanting to send you a message with the page of wands, a light energetic message, but feeling a lot of confusion on how to send you the message, to lay a stable foundation with you, to have long-term security with you. In their next move, we have the mature man, 6 of wands and 3 of cups. So your person could be speaking to a father figure, a mentor, or a boss, somebody they look up to. Does not have to be a man, on how to win you over, how to win and have victory, recognition, success in the connection, how to have a reunion with you with the 3 of cups. Because when they spend time with friends and family, they miss you, they want to spend time with you. In the mutual energy, we have the message of concern, Ace of Pentacles and 5 of wands. So both of you could be anticipating some kind of a worrying news, or have some kind of paranoia about this new beginning with the other person, whether it's you or them. It could be mutual also, because it's in the connection, mutual shared energy. Both of you could be having a lot of worry and anxiety, even analyzing the small details, where both of you think, how is this new beginning possible, or is the new beginning risky after the conflicts that happened because of other people in this relationship, or arguments after whatever happened. Is it possible? Because one energy is clearly with the Ace of Pentacles giving the other energy an offer for a new stable beginning, and you could be analyzing, both of you are analyzing, if it is possible to have this new beginning after the conflicts, after the personality clash of the past. Then I think it's your person who's giving you an offer, because in their long-term vision and outcome in the near future, they are thinking of giving you an offer with the Ace of Pentacles, for a new beginning, to create a stable, abundant connection with you, to have a new cycle with you. They want to get into calmer waters with you with the 6 of Swords. Somebody who wants to resolve the conflicts of the past, restore peace and balance back in the situation, have this new beginning, have this new cycle with you, Gemini, in the near future. They could be even getting with the official person. Official person is usually an authoritative, disciplined energy, even somebody who wears a uniform like military, or somebody who wants and either authoritative figure or a decision maker who wears a uniform could step in this connection to bring order in the connection, or it's your person who steps up, to take responsibility, to bring order in the connection, and they want to give you an offer to get into calmer waters with you. What's next in the connection is the message, Page of Pentacles, and the Strength card. So both of you are using your strength, your courage, self-belief in moving ahead, putting on a brave face on. One energy is thinking of sending a message to lay the correct foundation, to see if it's possible to lay the correct foundation, set a goal in this connection to move ahead, is what's next. Geminis, that's what I have for you. Do let me know if it resonates, and do check your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Darakaraka for a complete picture. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now. Hi Cancers, let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Cancer and their person. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Cancers, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Okay. Just bear with me, Cancers, till I lay all the cards out. And please check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Darakaraka for a complete picture. And only take what resonates. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Cancer and their person. Please show us what's happening in the current situation between Cancer and their person. Okay. Alright, Cancers. In your person's energy and past influence, we have the mature woman, Queen of Wands and Queen of Swords. So your person could be influenced by a mature woman. Is usually a mother, a boss, or somebody that your person looks up to. Because it's a general reading, I will even extend it to a mature man, somebody who your person looks up to, and that person could have influenced this connection. Right now they could be seeking advice from this person, somebody who's realizing that they have a lot of passion for you, and they are trying to detach from the emotions that they have for you and be real with themselves. Somebody who is trying to be mentally strong in this connection and real with themselves by detaching and thinking logically about the connection will be coming in as somebody who is confident, charming, courageous, sexy Cancer. In the external influence, we have the unexpected income, King of Wands, and Ten of Wands. So, your person could have been somebody who was relying on outside help, somebody who was not consistent in the past, and somebody who was looking and is expecting some kind of a financial boost or an opportunity that is coming towards them, which could have affected this connection. Somebody who is now thinking outside the box in a creative way because they see you as the ideal partner, Cancer. I have the Queen of Wands and King of Wands here. Because of the passion that they have, they could be an entrepreneur or a visionary, successful person who's very passionate about you, but because of some kind of outside help is what affected this connection. They are now feeling burdened, exhausted, carrying the load of the connection. Somebody who's feeling overwhelmed by the responsibility but still carrying the burden and wanting things to get going because they have hope in the connection. With the community, Tower, and Nine of Swords in the hidden influence, so some kind of social network, people around them, public life, outside influence, or opinions of other, even peer pressure could have influenced this connection, could have led to the Tower moment between you guys, and they keep replaying what led to the chaos that led to the destruction of the connection, whatever happened. And they might get a sudden realization, a sudden revelation about the connection, because when they keep replaying it, they're quite stressed out with the Nine of Swords, having a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights, fear about the connection, of how they let other people influence them, but they'll have a sudden realization about the connection. In your feelings towards this connection, we have Judication, Seven of Wands, and the Tower again. So you're somebody who is needing to make that judgment call, wanting that mediation, wanting that fairness. You could be suffering from some kind of indecision or wanting some kind of external resolution to this connection. Also, somebody who's thinking that probably after whatever has happened in this connection, your guards are high. With the Seven of Wands, you've laid some kind of boundaries because they hurt you, and when you replay the Tower moment, you can have an unexpected revelation or a sudden revelation, a sudden aha moment about this connection. Also, in your energy right now, we have despair, Nine of Wands, and Eight of Cups. So you're losing hope in the connection, somebody who is feeling emotionally exhausted, even thinking of giving up in the connection, somebody who has a lot of regret, somebody who is feeling like a wounded warrior but still holding that ground while maintaining your boundary. You're somebody who is wanting to walk away from all the regret and if anything that does not serve you any longer. You're wanting to move on and let go in your current state. In your person's energy, towards this connection, we have the mature man, Five of Cups, and Emperor. So your person could be somebody who is speaking to a father figure, a mentor, a boss about this connection, or somebody who is having a lot of regret with the Five of Cups of how things have worked out while missing you, keeps replaying the past again and again, and somebody who is thinking with the Emperor how to get things going in this connection, somebody who's also thinking of how to get back into stability because they miss you. Somebody who could be a father figure, a masculine energy, or just a divine masculine. Does not have to be in a masculine body, could be an authoritative, disciplined energy. Also your person who's now wanting to take charge and getting advice from a mature person, or realizing that the mature person is because of whom they have so much of regret in the connection. You place it because it might be different for different people. In their next move towards you, we have the sudden wealth, Five of Wands, and the Devil. So your person is somebody who is expecting some kind of luck, some kind of a gain coming towards them. Somebody who is obsessively replaying, realizing that the energetic cord is still active between you guys, the conflict that happened because of other people in their social group, in their community, whether it is their parents or somebody, some kind of conflict that happened because of other people. They keep replaying it again and again in their mind with you. They could be seeing a lot of sevens also. Seven is all awakening and understanding the connection also. In the mutual outcome, we have, in the mutual connection, we have the bad health, Justice, and Seven of Swords. So this connection could have led to physical illness, depression, fatigue, mental health struggles, emotional exhaustion, and burnt out in both your energies, even you and your person. And after which the cause could have been that they gave you a false pretense. They lied, cheated, acted in a sneaky way, wore a mask, and after that they're realizing that you want a fair, balanced connection with the Justice, wanting to be truthful and honest with you, wanting to, both of you could be wanting to run away from this bad health, this feeling of fatigue, depression, wanting to get into a healing phase where both of you can move towards a fair, balanced connection. Both of you are thinking, if after things were not how it seemed, both of you could be wanting to move away from the bad health and move towards a more balanced connection moving ahead. You want a balanced connection and they are realizing that everything is a cause and effect, wanting to be truthful and honest with you now, and both of you are deciding if it is possible to, after learning the life lessons, after learning the karmic lessons, is it possible? Because the long-term intentions of your partner is to send you a message, to show you the change with the Death card, a complete transformation. They want to follow their heart in this connection to show you the change, and it will all start with a message. At the bottom of the deck, we have occupation, Two of Pentacles, and Wheel of Fortune. So both of you could be balancing your emotions and finances, focused on your daily work, on your career, and things are happening as per destiny, as per fate. Changes coming in the connection, as after learning the life lessons, after learning the karmic lessons, everything is happening at divine timing in the connection. That's what I have for you, Cancers. Do let me know if it resonates, so I can pick on your frequency more often, and do check your other sign placements for a complete picture. Sending you much love, and take care of yourselves. Bye for now. Hi Leos, let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Leos and their person. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Leos, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Wow. Bear with me, Leos, till I lay the cards out. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Leos and their person. Please show us what's happening in the current situation between Leos and their person. Okay, so Leos, in your person's energy, we have the mature woman, Four of Pentacles, clarifying the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so your person could be somebody who is seeking advice from their mother, or wisdom figure, or somebody who is they look up to, a mentor, or an older female figure. And this person could be the reason why in the past they influenced the connection somehow. With the Four of Pentacles, your partner is somebody who is holding on to the connection while holding back from you. Somebody who is in that scarcity mindset, that they don't have enough, whether it is finances, they have some kind of a material attachment going on. So they're holding their feelings and finances very close to their heart. Could be seeking some advice from a mother or a mentor figure that they look up to. The external influence that affected this connection is the official person, Ten of Swords and Queen of Swords. So official person is somebody who is who has authority, wears a uniform like military, has a lot of rules and regulations, red tape, rigid thinking, some kind of external control, because of which some kind of authority which blocked their heart. Somebody who's hit the rock bottom after the breakup, after the divorce. Somebody who's feeling overwhelmed because of their own rigid thinking, or because of this official person, an authoritative, disciplined energy, who probably stepped in, who had some kind of red tape which created that breakup, that divorce between you guys. And this is why, because of the pain they are feeling right now, they're trying to detach from their emotions and be real with themselves, with the Queen of Swords. Somebody who's trying to be mentally strong and detach from their emotions, being very real and realistic and direct with themselves about the connection. Your person could be seeing a lot of tens, Leos. 10 is all about ending of a cycle for a new cycle to begin. They could be seeing a lot of tens and fours. In the hidden influence, we have the mature man, Three of Wands and Ten of Wands. So again, mature man is a father figure, a mentor, or a boss, somebody that they actually look up to. Could have been a hidden influence. I have I have that entire parents or an older figure, an authoritative figure in influencing their energy. So the mature man was a hidden influence, because of which they are feeling exhausted with the Ten of Wands. Somebody who is feeling burnt out, overwhelmed, carrying the responsibilities of the time of life. Somebody who is carrying the responsibilities because they are hopeful about the connection. Somebody who's waiting for the right time while manifesting their dream, wanting progress in work and love and in this connection. Deep down, they are aware, Leos, that you've laid some kind of boundary, or your guards are high after this energy has done whatever they have done, but they also want to fight for the connection deep down in the hidden influence. I don't know if their parents are aware about this, because interesting enough, I have the mature woman and the mature man here. In your energy towards this connection, with the distance horizon, you could be dreaming about this energy. Distant horizon is basically having dreams about the other person. Some kind of delayed outcomes is distant horizon. You could be even thinking if it is too far off in the future, if this is just a dream, and is this hope too much, too far off in the future, because you feel the intensity of the connection with the lovers, but at the same time you have a decision to make about this connection, Leos. You could be thinking that yes, I feel that intensity, but is it now just a dream? Am I trying to plan things too far off and hoping that it might come true? Because you are at that deciding stage about this connection. You want a connection where there is equal give and take. Now with the Six of Pentacles, you want generosity, balance, kindness moving forward. In your core energy, we have great fortune, Knight of Wands and Two of Swords. So you're focused on your finances. You are somebody who will be getting a lot of abundance, blessings, and expansion and growth, because great fortune is the most auspicious card of the deck. You will be getting a lot of monetary success also, and whatever dreams you're having of equal give and take might actually come true, because great fortune usually showers most of the abundance on the card on the left, which is your hopes and dreams. So whatever you're manifesting might come true. All right. With the Knight of Wands, you are replaying in your mind of how this energy could have been in and out of your life, could have been somebody who was driven by passion and did not think their actions through. You want a connection now to move ahead where there is balance, but with this energy you're not too sure. With the Two of Swords, you're not seeing that clear path, if it is possible to move ahead, move past the decisions, the obstacles. You're not making that decision with the Two of Swords about this connection. You're suffering from some kind of indecision about this connection, probably because they could have been a player in the past, just having passion in the connection. In your person's energy, we have the wealthy man, magician, and Five of Cups. Wealthy man is usually a brother or a brother-in-law or a friend, or their own wealth, status, status driven choices. Somebody who's focused, your person is focused on their wealth, could be speaking to their friend who is doing well, somebody who who's manifesting a lot of wealth in their life also, somebody who could be focused on their career also over the connection. And this is why somebody who has a lot of regret of how things have worked out in the past with you. With the magician, somebody who's manifesting to come out of this sadness with the Five of Cups, somebody who wants to come out of this emotional baggage that they're carrying within themselves of how things have worked out in the past, somebody who's manifesting great improvement in their wealth also. In their next move towards you, we have despair, Ace of Pentacles, and Seven of Pentacles. So your partner is somebody who is having a lot of regret about the connection. We already saw that from the Five of Cups, and is manifesting to come out of it. But in their next move, they're feeling a lot of shame, emotional exhaustion, low self-esteem with the despair card. Somebody who is feeling hopeless also while reflecting on the connection, trying to have a long-term vision and thinking of what offer can they give you to have a new, stable, abundant connection with you with the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody who could be self-employed or has started a new job, or is putting their energy into their work, into their finances, also wanting to put effort also in the connection to have an equal give and take in the connection. Somebody who's thinking of what offer to give you to have a stable, abundant connection with you with the Ace of Pentacles in their next move, but they have a lot of shame and guilt with the despair card. In the connection, in the mutual energy, we have Judication, Two of Pentacles, and Moon. So both of you could be making a decision about this connection, wanting a mediation with each other, could be conflicted within yourself also about making a decision, but either ways a decision needs to be made about this connection with the judication. Both of you could be deciding if it's possible, after whatever has happened in the past, is it possible to work things out? Is even a reconciliation or forgiveness even possible? And while you guys are making that decision, both of you could be trying to adapt, balance and prioritize of what needs your attention first with the Two of Pentacles, because you could be trying to balance between your finances and emotions, because emotionally both of you with the Moon card could be not certain about this connection. If you guys could work things out, you could be dreaming about the connection, feeling emotionally overwhelmed, feeling a lot of confusion, if it is possible to work things out in the connection after the regret and the love of money that they had in the past, or that luck based energy. Somebody, is it possible to work things through with somebody who could have been your partner, could have been somebody who was influenced by a lot of regret and wealth in the connection. Some kind of stroke of luck or wealth somehow could have been. So you guys could be deciding and feeling a lot of confusion if it is possible to work things out with the Moon card. Please keep in mind, with the Moon, intuition is blocked, so and the advice is to follow your intuition and to move ahead with caution, as things will get revealed when time. You guys could be seeing a lot of twos also. Your partner is seeing fours, which is about stability, so they're focused on their stability. You could be seeing a lot of twos. Two is all about partnership and balancing, and your partner is also seeing tens, which is about completion of a cycle, for a new cycle to begin. In your partner's energy, in the long-term vision and the outcome in the near future, with the Eight of Pentacles, there's somebody who clearly wants to put effort in the connection, somebody who could be self-employed, detailed oriented, has started a new job or a skill and is expecting some kind of jackpot, luck, or some kind of gain is what they are expecting, sudden wealth. They could be understanding and awakening to the connection also. They could be seeing a lot of sevens also, and they have a sudden realization about the connection with the Tower card. Somebody who has that sudden aha moment about the connection, about their own stability also, that they want to put effort in the connection. In what's next in this connection, we have the Star card, Thoughts, and Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So both of you could be healing, aligning your mind, body and soul. One energy is seeing the other energy as an inspiration, as a hope, and thinking about the other energy with the Thoughts card, obsessively thinking about how you could be an ideal partner for them. Also Leos with the Queen of Pentacles, you could be business savvy, somebody who is caring, nurturing, realistic, grounded energy, and this is why they're thinking and hopeful about having a renewal with you, wanting a renewal, wanting to put effort, and this would happen quite suddenly with the Tower moment. they could have a sudden aha moment that they want to put effort into this connection, into this. But when you guys are deciding, I see a lot of confusion. But clearly you need to make a decision about this connection in your energy. That's what I have for you, Leos. Kind of specific, so do check your sun, moon, rising, Venus in Darakaraka, and let me know if it resonates so I can tap into your frequency more often. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now. Hi Virgos, let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Virgos and their person. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Virgos, for all their likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Virgos and their person. Thank you. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Virgos and their person. Thank you. Your person could be seeing a lot of 10s. 10 is all about completion of a cycle, for a new cycle to begin, Virgos. Okay. So in your person's energy, we have the expectations, 9 of Pentacles and Knight of Swords. So your person could be somebody who's waiting, having patience with themselves. Could be somebody who in the past could have had unrealistic hopes or was projecting too far ahead in the future, and with the 9 of Pentacles is focused on their finances, focused on their money, trying to show themselves self-love, take care of themselves, reaping the rewards of their labor while being single, and somebody who could be making with the Knight of Swords an impulsive or impatient move towards you, also Virgos. The external circumstances that could have affected this connection is Courthouse, King of Pentacles, and Magician. So some kind of legal issues, paperwork, or pending decisions, even the fear of judgment could have affected the connection. This is somebody who could be a businessman, businesswoman, or an entrepreneur you were connecting with, Virgos, who is now manifesting with the Magician a stable, grounded connection with you. The hidden influence, we have the Lovers, clarifying the Lovers, and the Two of Pentacles. So your person clearly has a lot of romance and passion, feels that intense emotional bond with you that there could be somebody who is torn between choices or has some kind of intimacy fears, some kind of indecision that they could be suffering, and feeling that pull towards the connection and trying to balance what needs their attention first with the Two of Pentacles. Somebody who's adapting, prioritizing, juggling what needs their attention first. But they have a decision to make about this connection. Is what is the hidden influence in your feelings towards the energy? We have High Honor, Queen of Wands, and Three of Cups, Virgos. So you're somebody who wants public recognition in this connection. You want success moving ahead. You are somebody who wants the honorable approach in the connection. Keep in mind, you could also be thinking, Virgos, that your person's pride and ego has affected the connection also. In the past, you are somebody who is has a lot of passion for your person with the Queen of Wands and Three of Cups. When you spend time with friends, family, in social gatherings, you do miss the person and you want a get together, you want to spend time, you want a reunion with the person, and in the connection you will be moving very confidently, courageously, in a sexy, smart way, in a very stylish way. Virgos, with the Judication, Wheel of Fortune, and Fool in your energy right now, you're somebody who is wanting a mediation, wanting a fair, balanced connection. You could be even thinking if it is possible to move past their pride, their ego in the past. Is it possible to move in this connection, have a proper mediation? Is it possible to have a proper sit down and a talk with your person? Also with the Judication card, Judication is basically two people getting together, talking, if it's possible to have a new beginning in life. With the Fool card, after learning the karmic lessons, after learning the life lessons with the Wheel of Fortune, yeah. And things are happening according to destiny, fate in this connection. You could be somebody who's leaving it to universe also, when the new beginning could happen. If it's meant to be, it will happen, the mediation or the new beginning in the connection and in life, after learning the life lessons. In your person's energy, we have the Journey card. Your person could be somebody who is thinking of traveling, wanting forward movement, somebody who could be having some kind of travel delays also, in wanting to move towards having this discussion, mediation with you too. They want to move, reduce that emotional and physical distance with you while being in little to no contact with you with the Four of Swords. Somebody who is healing. While healing, they are feeling exhausted, burnt out, carrying the burden of the connection, carrying the responsibilities of the connection, of life, feeling overwhelmed by it, but still carrying it because they have hope in the connection. They also want a mediation. They want to speak to you. They want to have this, they want to meet you and have this Judication, have this talk with you. In their next move towards you, we have Concern, Eight of Cups, and Judgment. So concern is basically having a lot of anxiety, fear, overthinking, overanalyzing. A lot of worrying is what your person is doing right now in their next move. Somebody who wants to walk away with the Eight of Cups from anything that does not fulfill them, and needing to make that decision about the connection with the Judgment. Could be awakening, understanding the connection also, and needing to make the decision of what they want to ask you, whether they want to ask you for your forgiveness or for a second chance in the connection. In the mutual, we have the message Seven of Cups and Five of Wands. So one energy could be thinking of sending a message to the other energy, but having a lot of confusion of what message to send after the conflicts of the past, after the conflicts that happened because of other people. They are just conflicted within themselves now, not seeing that clear path, wanting to send the message but not seeing that clear path on how to send the message to the other person, which is what they were exactly doing here. Worrying all the time, over analyzing, having that fear of what ifs. The outcome in the near future and the long term vision of your partner is somebody who wants to show you the change. They want a change in the connection, with the change card, King of Wands and Ten of Pentacles. Somebody who wants to show you the change. When you guys talk, somebody who wants, could be with the King of Wands, could be seeing you as the ideal partner, because I have the Queen of Wands here and the King of Wands here. Somebody who is seeing you as the ideal partner for them. They could be somebody who's very charismatic, passionate, visionary, creative thinker. They're thinking outside the box on how to show you the change, to build a family, to build a legacy with you. Ten of Pentacles, somebody who wants to create long-term security with you. What their long-term intention is to give you an offer, because what's next is we have Ace of Pentacles, Imprisoned, and Nine of Cups. They are feeling stuck, imprisoned. Eight of Swords, feeling trapped within their mind on what offer to give you for a long-term committed relationship. They want to make an offer with the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody who wants to make an offer to you, Virgos, to have an abundant, secure connection, because they want Ten of Pentacles, and that's what I was picking up earlier on, that they're thinking outside the box to show you the change, to make an offer deep down. And this offer is what they're feeling stuck about. Could be feeling imprisoned on what offer to make you, because they clearly see you as the Nine of Cups, as somebody who is emotionally fulfilling a wish and a dream for them, Virgos. Please keep in mind, you could meet somebody totally new also with the Ace of Pentacles, who could give you an offer for an abundant, stable connection, and you're feeling stuck on what decision to make. With the Ace of Pentacles, a work offer could be coming towards you that could lead to a lot of growth, a lot of abundance in your life also. You are somebody who is wanting to move towards your own emotional fulfillment also. You will have to place the energies, it's in the mutual, so I can't place the energy. What's next is somebody is making an offer because they get emotionally fulfillment with you, but could be feeling stuck on what offer to make you, or you're feeling stuck when you get that offer, if you should proceed in the connection. That's what I have for you, Virgos. Do let me know if it resonates, and check your other sign placements, your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka for a complete picture. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now. Hi Libras, let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Libra and their person. Thank you, Universe. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Libras, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Bear with me till I lay the cards out. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Libra and their person. Thank you. Please show us what's happening in the current situation between Libra and their person. Thank you. You guys could be seeing a lot of fives. Five is all about change. Okay. So your person, Libra, is in their energy, in core energy and past influence. We have despair, Five of Swords and the World. So your person is feeling quite hopeless, having a lot of regret, feeling a lot of emotional exhaustion, low self-esteem, could be even suffering from shame also because of how things have worked out in the past. Somebody who is wanting a new beginning with you, wanting a new cycle where there is achievement, success, growth with you, but feeling quite conflicted within themselves because of the past issues, the past despair on how to proceed in the connection, feeling defeated on how to have the new beginning with you with the Five of Swords, probably because they could have walked away from a conflict in the past, thinking they were going towards their peace, but now realizing that they have lost war with themselves, so having a lot of guilt on how to have a new beginning that can lead to a lot of achievement and growth with you. The external influence, we have the Thoughts card, Ten of Wands and Knight of Wands. So your person could be somebody who is overthinking, somebody who is probably stuck in their head, having a lot of fantasy but not taking much action because they're feeling overwhelmed with the Ten of Wands by the responsibilities of life. Somebody who is still carrying the burden because they have a lot of passion for you with the Knight of Wands. Somebody who could be overthinking of how they could have been a player in the past with you, somebody who was in and out of the connection, driven by passion and not thinking their actions through. And this is why feeling burdened, exhausted, but carrying the load because they have hope in the connection. The hidden influence, we have the Child, King of Wands and King of Swords. So your person could literally have children, which could be a hidden influence, or their immaturity in the past of somebody who did take action without thinking their actions through. Somebody who was just driven by passion, driven by immaturity, and is now thinking of creative ways outside the box to get things going, to have a new beginning with you. Could be even thinking that the new beginning could be risky with you after the way they have treated you, Libras. Also, please keep in mind, King of Wands is a visionary, creative, entrepreneur kind of energy who is now trying to detach from their emotions and think logically, because they have a lot of passion for you with the King of Wands. So they're trying to detach from their own emotions to think logically, try and be mentally strong, do things honestly, truthfully. Could be having some kind of legal issues also, because King of Swords means that also now wanting to do things by the book in the new beginning with you. In your energy, we have community, justice and Five of Swords. So you could be thinking that social pressure, people around them, their public life or opinions of others could have affected this connection between you guys. You could be somebody who is now wanting, you could be having some kind of community support around you also, that you could talk to, who could help you, because you are also conflicted within yourself on how to have a fair, balanced connection with this person. You could also be having some kind of legal issues also, because justice also means legal issues. So you're conflicted and you have support of other people with the community card. So you want a balanced connection moving ahead after learning the life lessons, after learning the karmic lessons, but you're feeling conflicted and defeated within yourself, if it's possible, if a balanced connection is possible with this person after whatever has happened. Because you, in your core energy, we have the Three of Swords, Ace of Pentacles and family room. You're actually discussing this with the people close to you, in your close knit circle, in with people who are close to you. You're discussing this inside the family room, inside the living room of your house, with your people who are close to your heart, about this connection also, of how they made repeated mistakes that broke your heart. You're quite heartbroken in your energy with the Three of Swords, while speaking to your friends, family about it, with the family room. Now wanting a stable offer that can lead to a stable, secure connection moving ahead in your life, with the Ace of Pentacles. You could be even wanting to meet somebody totally new with that Ace of Pentacles, because you want a secure connection moving ahead, and that is what you could be talking to your friends, family about, Libras. In your person's energy towards this connection, we have the mature woman, Queen of Swords, and the Sun card. So your person could be speaking to a mother or a mentor or somebody they look up to, they get wisdom from about this connection. They could be somebody who is trying to detach from their emotions while seeing you as the ideal person for them, Libra. I have the Queen of Swords here and the King of Swords there. So they see you as the ideal person for them, and they are somebody who is being very real and honest with themselves about this connection, realizing that they got a lot of happiness with you. They got a lot of positivity, joy, warmth with you, and they want success, and this is what they're discussing with their mature woman, their mother, or it's a general reading, so I will just extend it to a mature person. Their next move towards you is the official person, Five of Wands, and the Star card. So your person could be somebody who is could an authoritative figure, because military person, official person, is actually an authoritative figure or a military kind of a person, somebody who has rules and regulations, either an authoritative figure or a decision maker steps into their life to help them make that decision, to bring order in their life. Somebody who could be even thinking of taking charge themselves after whatever has happened in the connection. Somebody who could be even thinking to either step up and take responsibility also, Libra, with the official person. After the conflicts of the past, after whatever has happened, your person is with the Five of Wands and Star, somebody who while healing is getting the hope back, wanting to have a renewal with you, somebody who's trying to be at peace and keep the faith, keep their calm, wanting to take the responsibility after the conflicts that happened properly because of other people, or whatever conflicts that happened. There's somebody who are wanting to take charge. In the mutual energy of the connection, we have the privileged lady, Tower, and Two of Swords. Privileged lady is usually an elegant, socialite, carefree woman. Does not have to, usually does not mean a romantic person. It's somebody who is like like a friend or a sister or a sister-in-law, or if it's them, then it is a vain person, because privileged lady is usually that carefree woman who is quite vain. So in the mutual, both of you with the privileged lady, Tower, and Two of Swords could be if it's a person, they would become obvious to you, or their involvement will become obvious to you. And if it is their your person's vanity or entitlement or detachment from reality, that suddenly comes to light with the Tower card. You have a sudden realization, revelation about the privileged lady, of whether it is them or just a personality trait of theirs, or actually a person will come to light to you quite subtly with the Tower card, after which you could be suffering from that indecision with the Two of Swords, if it is actually possible to move ahead in this connection with the person. Your person's long-term vision is house, moon, and eight of pentacles. So your person clearly wants, could be a self-employed person, a detailed oriented person who wants to put effort into creating a stable home with you, a stable physical residence with you, who wants achievement and success with you, wants to put effort, but is feeling a lot of confusion with the moon card, is uncertain if you are willing to have this new cycle with them, if you are willing to build the home with them, because of the past anxiety. They're feeling emotionally overwhelmed, they're not sure, they're having a lot of anxiety because of the past, because moon is emotions. We are things are not very clear, and the advice with the moon card is to proceed ahead with caution, as things will get revealed to you in time, Libra. So and to follow your intuition, and the intuition is blocked with your person, so you will have to look at their actions and follow your gut instinct, because they clearly want to put effort to build a home, to have a new cycle with you, but conflicted emotionally, how to proceed is the long-term vision, to put effort. At the bottom of the deck we have Seven of Pentacles, occupation, and Four of Wands. So both of you could be reflecting on the connection, trying to have a long-term vision, if it is possible to have a reunion, have a long-term committed relationship with the other energy after whatever has happened. You could be having community support, you could be seeing a lot of 1111s also, Libra, with the community card. Now the question is whether the community is a support or not, because it could be different for different people. All right. Also, please keep in mind, both of you could be focused on your work also with the occupation card. Both of you, while reflecting, are working on your finances, on your wanting to make purpose-driven choice, purpose-driven action, in the connection while you're working. So the occupation is at the bottom of the deck, which is usually both of you are purposely choosing if you want to realign, or you want to reevaluate the situation. That's what I have for you, Libras, because in the connection I see somebody suffering from indecision on how to move ahead in this connection, and that is why in the next we have both of you reflecting if it is possible. That's what I have for you, Libras. Do let me know if it resonates, and check your other sign placements: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Darakaraka. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now. Hi, Scorpios. Let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Scorpios and their person. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Scorpios, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Please show us what's happening in the current situation between Scorpios and their person. Thank you. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Scorpios and their person. Thank you. Okay. So Scorpios, in your person's core energy and past influence, we have occupation, Ace of Cups and Nine of Wands. So your person could be somebody who is focused on work, but doing that repetitive task and prioritizing their career, somebody who's quite workaholic, because of which it could have influenced the connection. They are realizing with the Nine of Wands that they've hurt you and you've laid some kind of boundary, and your guards are high. Somebody who is feeling like a wounded warrior themselves while focused on their work, somebody who could be realizing that it's a test of their faith to stand the ground because and overcome your boundaries after hurting you, because they realize that they have a lot of love for you with the Ace of Cups. They realize that they have a lot of feelings for you. They want a new romantic start, a passionate beginning with you because you made them happy, Scorpios. The external influence that could have affected this connection is the Child, Ace of Swords and Two of Pentacles. So your person, either actual children could have affected this connection, or their own immaturity that affected their connection, that made them think that the new beginnings could be risky with you, or their past wounds could have affected their connection, and is now thinking of giving you the truth with the Ace of Swords. Somebody who now is thinking that they should communicate with clarity, honesty with you. Somebody who is wanting a new beginning with you with the Two of Pentacles. They are somebody who is adapting, prioritizing between their emotions and finances, probably, or what needs their attention first. The hidden influence in the connection is the Message of Concern, High Priestess and the Chariot. So message of concern is basically some kind of worrying news or worry or paranoia, that that anxiety that was halting the progress in the connection. Somehow they could be overanalyzing the small details about their stability also, that affected this connection. Somehow they have an inner knowing about the connection with the High Priestess, that there is some kind of mystery to the connection. Either they are a divine feminine, if you resonate with that journey, or you are one with the High Priestess. The advice with the card is to follow your intuition, cross watcher if you're watching, to move ahead with the Chariot. This is somebody who wants forward movement, wants to travel towards you, wants to use all their determination and success in pursuing, but they have some kind of worry. Either they are expecting some kind of a news that is causing a lot of anxiety within themselves. In your energy, Scorpio, we have Distant Horizons, King of Cups and Three of Wands. So you're somebody, Distant Horizons is basically dreams. You could be dreaming about the person. You could be even thinking that if you're planning too far ahead with this person, with the Distant Horizons, you could be somebody who's thinking, yes, I have a lot of deep feelings with the King of Cups for your person. You could be thinking you have a lot of feelings for your person, but you're keeping all your emotions bottled up. You're being very diplomatic and self-aware of your emotions, and thinking, is the dream not even grounded anymore with the person? Because you could be thinking that, is it too far off in the future to manifest the dream with the person, with your person? Because you're with the Three of Wands, you're while you're waiting, you're manifesting your dreams, you're wanting big changes in your work and love. You're somebody who is wanting progress in your life. You could be even traveling for a holiday or something, because Three of Wands is also traveling for happiness, for pleasure. You could be planning also because of the combination. In your core energy right now, with the Great Fortune, Queen of Cups and Seven of Pentacles, you actually see your person as the ideal partner for you, with the King of Cups and Queen of Cups in your energy. You're somebody who will be getting a lot of abundance, blessings and expansion while in your work, in your finances. A major positive shift is coming towards you. With the Great Fortune is the most auspicious card of the deck. Even an unexpected breakthrough with regards to finances could come in your life, where your dreams could get manifested of whatever you're wanting, Scorpios. While you are reflecting on the connection, you are somebody who's waiting for your investments to take to harvest. You're waiting for big developments, and it's coming. With the Great Fortune, it's already on the way. You with your feelings towards the person, you're keeping a lid on your emotions. You're being emotionally intelligent while trying to be patient with yourselves, trying to have a long-term view about this connection, thinking that good things take time. So let's work on finances right now, Scorpio. That's what you're doing. In your person's energy, we have the House, Seven of Cups and Eight of Swords. They are somebody who is quite stressed out with the Eight of Swords, somebody who's feeling a lot of negative thoughts, doom gloom energy, and confusion about their own stability, their physical residence, home life. They could be feeling stuck because of the domestic issues also. Some kind of fear of domestic issue or stability is what they're stressed about and feeling confusion about with the Seven of Cups. In their next move towards you, we have the Despair, Emperor and Ace of Pentacles. So despair is having somebody who has a lot of regret, is feeling hopeless in the situation, even a lot of shame and emotional exhaustion. Somebody who is suffering from low self-esteem and a lot of regret. If you look at that card, the person is literally having their hands on their head, on the forehead, thinking, what have they done? Nothing is going right in their life. They are somebody who, with the Emperor and the Ace of Pentacles in their next move with the Despair, they're somebody who could be a divine masculine. Does not have to be in a masculine body. They could be a father figure or an authoritative, disciplined energy who is now wanting to take charge, now feeling very protective about how things have worked out of what they own, and thinking of giving you an offer with the Ace of Pentacles, an offer for stable, secure connection that can lead to security, abundance. But what offer to give you is causing a lot of shame. They are questioning their self-worth right now. In the mutual connection, we have Coffin, Sun, and Three of Cups. So after the end, both of you could be thinking for something to begin in your life. You, both of you, after the end, are wanting happiness in your life with the Sun card, are wanting positivity, joy, warmth in your life. And when you guys are socializing with the Three of Cups, with your friends, with your loved ones, you could be somebody who is wanting to spend time with the other person, wanting to think if this reunion, if celebrating time together could be possible after whatever has happened, if the reunion in this connection is possible. You guys could be seeing a lot of threes. Three is all about change also. We've got 3 aces in this deck, in this spread already. So the long-term future, long-term intentions of your partner is expectations, Two of Swords, and Temperance. So your person is somebody who, with the expectations card, is somebody who is waiting while manifesting, somebody who is looking too far off in the future while they are waiting, somebody who's manifesting some kind of expectations from the connection, wanting a change, wanting to see if this reunion, if this happiness with you is possible after whatever has happened. Somebody who is trying to balance their emotions, balance their yin and yang energies with the Temperance card, trying to be patient with themselves while thinking about the future. And they're suffering from a lot of indecision with the Two of Swords on how to have this beginning with you, how to have this reunion with you, how to get this happiness with you. Suffering from some kind of indecision because they clearly have emotions, love for you, but Two of Swords is here. They're suffering from an indecision. What's next in the connection? We have False Person, Devil, and Ten of Pentacles. So exactly what I said earlier on, False Person is basically after the deception, after the hidden motives, after the lies, the manipulation, after wearing a mask, having hidden motives. They could be obsessively thinking about you with the Devil, feeling some kind of restriction because of the past lies, the false things of how False Person is basically like the Seven of Swords. They're thinking if it is possible to build that Ten of Pentacles with you, to build a family, to build a legacy with you, or you with them. Both of you are contemplating about this reunion because of that false pretense. Probably they, in the next move, they were having so much of despair, regret about what offer to give you, but wanting to take charge. So clearly with the Coffin, you guys are deciding if after the end, is it possible for a new beginning? Because Coffin is just something has to end for a renewal, for a new beginning in life, and that is what you're thinking here. While spending time with friends, you could also be collaborating in artistic pursuits with the Three of Cups. For some, that could be giving you a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. That's what I have for you, Scorpios. Do let me know if it resonates, and check your other sign placements: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Darakaraka. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now. Hi, Sagittarius. Let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Sagittarius and their person. Thank you. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Sagittarius and their person. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Sagittarius and their person. Thank you. Okay. So Sagittarius, in your person's core energy and past influence, we have toil and labor, devil, and Nine of Swords. So your person could be somebody who's feeling exhausted, unappreciated, putting too much effort into their work, feeling burdened because of the emotional exhaustion, work stress, and not getting much in return with the toil and labor. And this is why they are somebody who's stressed out with the Nine of Swords, somebody who is suffering from a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights, even losing hope in the connection, somebody who is feeling some kind of restriction with the devil because of their mindset and finances, or not getting what not feeling appreciated enough. What they put in, the return is not that high in your person's energy. Somebody who is also can't get you out of their mind, is obsessively thinking about you, obsessively thinking about the worry that they're having because they're not getting much in return. The external circumstances that could have affected this connection, we have change. So this, they could have been somebody who was had that fear of change, fear of unknown, some kind of resistance to change in their work, but is now looking for a positive shift in their life, is wanting a major shift in their life, and a move could be approaching in your person's energy. They realize that because of the past, that they were putting too much effort in their work, in this, that led to the change in the relationship between you guys, because of which your guards are high, Sagittarius with the Seven of Wands, and they realize that this connection is worth fighting for, so they can make an impulsive or impatient move towards you with the Knight of Swords. The hidden influence in the connection is your person with the Gift card is somebody who's expecting a positive shift, a surprise, somebody who is could be even in the past they could have had that fear of giving and receiving, somebody who was feeling undeserving but now is somebody who is thinking of making an offer, giving an apology, expecting a positive shift in their life with the Gift card. Somebody who is even thinking of sending you a message with the Page of Wands to collaborate with you with the Three of Pentacles, to work in synergy in a team with you, somebody who wants to listen to you now also, to work in synergy. You guys could be in little to no contact also, because in your energy we have the Mature Man, Tower and Hermit. So you could be soul searching, either speaking to friends while contemplating about this connection, or you could be just contemplating in solitude about this connection, on how to have growth in this connection. Somebody who also wants to resolve the issues, so could be even taking advice from a mature man. Mature man is usually a father figure, a mentor, or a figure with that you respect, Sagittarius, and it's a general read, so I'll even extend it to a mature person. And you might have a sudden aha moment with the Tower card, a sudden realization about this connection with the advice of a mature person. In your energy we have the Thief, Ace of Swords and the Sun. So you're realizing that your person could be somebody who was dishonest with you. They drained you, they betrayed you in some way, they took something more from you rather than giving it to you, and this is why you're feeling betrayed and drained out. You could be even thinking if it's a toxic connection, and you will be getting a lot of advice. So you could be even thinking that it was they were somebody who put their career over the connection, and you're getting some kind of enlightenment, an aha moment with that Tower and that Hermit with that Mature Man. You're going to be seeing, you'll have a sudden realization with the Tower about this connection. So with the Thief card, you already know that you're feeling drained because of their dishonesty, feeling betrayed. So you are now wanting to communicate clearly with the Ace of Swords. You want crystal clear communication with the person, and you are somebody who is wanting the truth. Now moving towards your own happiness with the Sun card, you're somebody who is wanting to have some kind of positivity. You're getting your optimism back with the Sun card. You will get the truth with the Sun and the Ace of Swords together. You will see things very clearly about their betrayal if you aren't already. In your person's energy we have the Wealthy Man, Knight of Pentacles and Seven of Swords. So your person, Wealthy Man, is usually success, status, or a rich friend, or a rich brother, and does not have to be a man, it can be a woman also. It's Kipper, it's a general read. So your person could be somebody who put their career over the connection, somebody who could have been arrogant or made status driven choices, could have let their own ego and the status obsession, that focus on financial issues or that power imbalance, is now realizing that they somehow betrayed you with that Seven of Swords in the connection. Somebody who gave you a false pretense, was acted in a sneaky, strategic way, wore a mask, did something that wasn't right with you, and somebody who is now wanting to move very slowly with the Knight of Pentacles, very conservatively, very practically in the connection, moving ahead with you. In your person's next move, we have the Coffin, Four of Swords, and Ace of Cups. So your person is realizing that their expectations probably in the past were unrealistic. They are also realizing while waiting that while healing, that they were probably projecting too far ahead in the connection, that led to the end of a cycle with you. And the biggest transformation, the highest impact of this transformation was basically you turning to a mature person, and you turning within yourself to understand why all this is happening. While healing with the Four of Swords and Ace of Cups, they're also realizing that they have a lot of emotions for you, they have a lot of love for you. Somebody, while aligning their mind, body, and soul, is also realizing that they want romantic success with you, they want a new beginning with you because of the emotions that they have for you, because of the love that they feel for you. In the mutual, we have expectations, Wheel of Fortune, and King of Wands. So this is in the mutual connection. Both of you are somehow realizing that probably a long-awaited clarity may come towards you, Sagittarius, that that might make you see things very clearly while you are thinking about this connection, while you're analyzing the connection, while both of you are with the Wheel of Fortune and King of Wands. One energy clearly could be an entrepreneur or realizing a free thinker, successful, passionate visionary, is somebody who's thinking outside the box after learning the life lessons, after learning the karmic lessons. They are somebody who is there is a change happening in their expectations about this connection. Somebody who is also thinking how to have the new beginning with you. You could be somebody who, after learning the life lessons, after learning the karmic lessons, your expectations could also change, Scorpios. Don't get me wrong, but what the cards I'm seeing is, so both of you, what you're waiting on might either manifest or disappoint you, but everything is happening according to destiny and fate in this connection with the Wheel of Fortune. Your person's long-term vision and outcome in the near future is your person is processing a lot of pain deep within themselves with the Three of Swords. Somebody who is going through depression, heartbreak of how things have worked out, could be even realizing with the Sun and marriage card that they want to get into union with you, they want to get into alignment with you, like a long-term committed relationship, because you make them happy, you bring them happiness, Sagittarius. But they have a lot of sadness in their energy, because they don't know if it's possible to get into calmer waters with you. Is it possible to resolve the issues of the past and have this marriage and the happiness that this marriage can bring after whatever has happened? Because they clearly are in a lot of pain. But don't get me wrong, they have done, because that Thief and that Seven of Swords being here, they've done something. At the bottom of the deck we have Journey, Ace of Pentacles and Fool. So one energy clearly wants to take the leap, could be even thinking of traveling towards you, Sagittarius, to give you an offer for a new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. And you could be getting a work offer also that could lead to a lot of abundance, to a stable, secure, abundant potential. You could be traveling for work also, thinking of taking a leap towards that new offer. Whether it could be a work offer or a new person could enter your life quite unexpectedly also, because Ace of Pentacles is new beginnings, Fool is new beginnings. Unexpectedly somebody enters and you're ready to make that journey, take that leap in your life. I mean, the bottom of the deck is beautiful now, whether it's with this person, because they clearly want a new beginning with you, a new romantic start with you. Probably you are in that expectations, thinking if it is possible, if you want to invest your energy, because they, in their long-term future, they want a marriage and to be happy with you. But they are stressed out and heartbroken. If it's possible to go into calmer waters with you, resolve the issues of the past, follow your gut instinct, Sagittarius, because what they did wasn't right at all. And look at their actions. You'll have, but you are gaining wisdom from what I see, and this mature man could whether it is a father figure or somebody you look up to, or even a mother figure, because it's a general reading. You will see things very, very clearly with that Ace of Swords and Sun. Bit heavy, but I think you already know if it's your energy, very specific. Thank you so much, dear Sagittarius. Do let me know if it resonates, and check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Darakaraka sign placements for a complete picture. Bye, see you soon. Hi Capricorn, let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Capricorn and their person. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Capricorns, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Your person is thinking about you. Okay. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Capricorn and their person. Thank you. Wow, there's mutual love too. Okay. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Capricorn and their person. Thank you. You guys could be seeing a lot of fives. Five is all about change. Okay, so let's start. In your person's core energy and past influence, your person is somebody with the thoughts, 10 of Wands and 3 of Pentacles, who is thinking about you. Somebody who could be overthinking also, feeling stuck in their head, some kind of fantasy, thinking without taking much action in their energy. Somebody who is feeling exhausted because of life lessons, feeling overwhelmed by the burdens, the responsibilities of life, wanting to collaborate, listen to you, work in synergy as a team with you in constructing this relationship from the ground up, and that is what they're thinking about. Daydreaming energy, but thinking about you. The external influence is the privileged lady, 7 of Pentacles and 6 of Cups. So privileged lady is basically an elegant, socialized, carefree woman, or a man, you know, somebody who is actually quite vain, some kind of outside jealousy or their self-centeredness, either their status or pride in being emotionally open with you. Somebody who could have been detached from reality is the external influence, and now they're reflecting on this with the 7 of Pentacles. When they're reflecting, they're realizing that it's a soul connection. With the 6 of Cups, they're realizing it's a past life connection. They keep replaying the shared moments with you with a lot of tenderness and comfort, which in the hidden influence they have 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands and sudden wealth. So your person could be somebody who's expecting some kind of a quick gain, or a lucky break, could be even expecting some kind of material gain with the sudden wealth card. Somebody who could be seeing a lot of 5s and 7s. 5 is all about change and 7 is understanding the connection. Somebody who is wanting a stroke of luck because they have a lot of regret of how things have worked out in the past. Somebody who could be the hidden influence could have been their superficial desires. Somebody who could have had a lot of greed, or could even be gambling, Capricorn. The detachment from reality could have been the hidden influence, which is causing a lot of regret in their energy. Somebody who is also realizing that there could have been conflicts because of other people in the connection, which is again replaying, giving them a lot of sadness while they're missing you. In your energy, we have the Child, Judgment and 6 of Pentacles. So you could actually be taking care of children, or even be thinking about how to have a new beginning in this connection. You could also be wanting a connection moving ahead, which is equally balanced with the Six of Pentacles, where there is generosity, kindness, balance moving ahead. Please keep in mind with the Judgment, you could be understanding the spiritual connection of whether it is a soulmate, twin flame, or a karmic, and needing to make a decision about the new beginning. If you want to just forgive and move on, or if you want to give them a second chance, because in your core energy we have unexpected income, justice, and temperance. So unexpected income is you can get a small surprise or a financial boost. A surprise opportunity could come towards you. An offer or support is on the way. Capricorn, with that unexpected income, and you're somebody who is trying to balance your emotions, trying to balance your inner masculine and feminine energies, wanting a fair, balanced connection with the justice moving ahead. You want the truth moving ahead. After learning the life lessons, after learning the karmic lessons, you are somebody who is trying to be patient and be at peace with yourself while focused on your finances, also with the unexpected income. And a surprise offer or support is already on the way. In your person's energy towards the connection, we have bad health, Star, and King of Swords. So your person could be going through some kind of physical illness, depression, or fatigue because of whatever has happened in the past. They could be somebody who could have mental health struggles because of whatever has happened in the past. Somebody who is, while healing, is somebody who, with the Star and the King of Swords, while healing, is getting hope back into the connection, wanting a renewal with you, trying to keep their faith, and trying to detach from their emotions because they're feeling a lot of emotional drain, burnt out kind of feeling that they are processing. And this is why trying to think logically about the situation, rationally thinking of how to be truthful with you. Could be having legal issues also, because King of Swords means that also, and even Justice means legal issues, so you could be going through legal issues also. In your person's next move, we have Thief, Hanged Man, and Five of Pentacles. So your person could be somebody who while in little to no contact with you, while looking at this connection from a higher perspective, from a different perspective, is somebody who's realizing, when they look at the connection from your perspective, how they have been dishonest with you, how they betrayed you, how they took more from you rather than giving back to you, whether it was money, time, energy, whatever they took from you. And because of taking more than giving back, they are now realizing that they are feeling left out in the cold. They are having financial issues. Somebody who is really manifesting change in their life, they could heavily be seeing a lot of fives. Somebody who is understanding and awakening to the connection also with the Hanged Man. They could have a sudden aha moment, Capricorn. In the mutual energy, we have Justice, Fool, and the Mature Man. So both of you could be wanting a fair balanced connection moving ahead. Both of you could be going through legal issues, or after learning the life lessons, wanting to be truthful and honest with yourself and the other person. You could be somebody who is wanting honesty and truth, and they are realizing that everything is a cause and effect of their own actions, now wanting to be honest so they can have a new beginning with you. You could be thinking if this new beginning is possible with the other person. You could be speaking to a mature person. Mature man is usually a father, somebody that you guys look up to, a wisdom figure, a boss, or a mentor. So you could be speaking to somebody, whether it's your dad or even a mom. I would extend it to, because it's a general reading. In the long-term vision of your partner, you or your person, we have the wealthy man, 2 of cups and 4 of pentacles. So your person could be speaking to a wealthy person, a rich man. Wealthy man is usually a brother, brother-in-law, or a friend. It's usually the partner of the privileged lady, and because she has that wealth, she's quite vain. But it can also mean success and status, career. Your partner is clearly having, with that 4 of pentacles, status and career is quite important to your partner. Somebody who is really wanting, with the 4 of pentacles, could be having a strong material attachment, a scarcity mindset, that they are, they are holding their feelings and their finances quite close to their heart, not revealing everything to you with the 4 of pentacles, but holding on to the connection as well because of the mutual love that you guys have in the connection with the 2 of cups. Please keep in mind that deep down, this energy is thinking of giving you an offer to create a stable connection with you, and focused on building their finances. What I'm getting, Capricorn, is your person could be somebody who could be quite either they have to take action or could be forced to reevaluate their priorities in the near future. Somebody who who's grounded can either support them also, or the material influence could direct the course ahead also, because they are really focused on finances, knowing that material attachment. I usually don't get it, but I'm getting it right now. So okay, at the bottom of the deck we have the main female, Knight of Cups and 9 of Swords. So main female is usually the female querent or their partner. So you could be overthinking about the situation, even thinking of the external influence of how things have worked out in this connection, of how finances could be, or you will have a decision to make in this connection with the main female at the bottom of the deck. The other energy with the 9 of Swords and the Knight of Cups could be feeling quite stressed out when you are making the decision. because they clearly want to follow their heart, because with the Knight of Cups, they have a lot of romance and passion about the connection for you, and they will be coming in as a charmer but having a lot of anxiety within themselves, or it's you having that anxiety while you are needing to make that decision, because even here you're making that decision with the judgment of whether you want to give them a second chance or have a new beginning with them. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. Quite a few layers, so might not resonate with all, so only take what resonates, and check your other sign placements: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Darakaraka for a complete picture. That's what I have for you guys. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in your other sign placements. Bye for now. Hi Aquarius, let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Aquarius and their person. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Aquarius, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Aquarius and their person. Thank you. So bear with me till I lay the cards out. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Aquarius and their person. Okay, so Aquarius, in your person's core energy and past influence is somebody who could be with the wealthy man, Moon and Eight of Swords. Could be somebody who is focused on their career over the connection, somebody who let their arrogance or status driven choices or ego affect the connection. They could be speaking to a wealthy person, does not have to be a wealthy man per se, a wealthy person about the connection. Also somebody who is feeling a lot of confusion because of the power imbalance and the financial focus that they put in the past over the connection. They are feeling emotionally overwhelmed, having a lot of anxiety, uncertain if you would give them a chance. And this is why with the Eight of Swords, feeling a lot of negative doom gloom energy, feeling trapped within their mind, not seeing that clear path ahead in this connection after whatever has happened. With the Moon, the advice is to move ahead with caution, as things will get revealed over time. They are feeling a lot of confusion because of their past actions. In your energy, we have the external influence, my apologies. In the external influence, we have the main female, Three of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. So main female is usually the female querent or their significant partner. in the external influence, they could be somebody who was overthinking about you, somebody who was you're definitely on their mind, but they are not sure how to approach you because of some kind of external influence, or emotionally being overwhelmed. Somebody who actually wants to, with the Three of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles, somebody who really wants to work in a team, in synergy with you, to build the foundation, to build the connection as a team with you. Somebody who wants to, is even thinking of giving you an offer for a new beginning, for a stable, secure, abundant connection with you, but might not reveal things to you. Is somebody who's holding back while holding on to the connection. They definitely have some kind of a material attachment, a scarcity mindset that is the external circumstances that is affecting the connection. Aquarius, somebody who is quite possessive of everything that they own, and this is why not sure how to approach you, even though you are on their mind all the time. With the hidden influence, again, the imprisoned Six of Pentacles and King of Cups, so they're feeling some kind of limitation with the imprisoned card, feeling stuck, could be feeling guilty also, because of their own trapped thinking, or some kind of external control because of finances, maybe because we had that wealthy man there, and again I got the energy who has material attachment, because of which they're feeling some kind of limitation in the hidden influence, thinking of an equal give and take in the connection with the Six of Pentacles, wanting an equally balanced relationship, realizing that they have a lot of deep feelings for you with the King of Cups, but is being very diplomatic, keeping all their emotions to themselves, not revealing it to you, because they've mastered that skill of keeping everything to themselves, and is a very calm, collected energy. Don't get me wrong, King of Cups is very emotionally balanced energy. In your energy, we have pathway, 10 of Wands and 3 of Wands. You're somebody who's realizing that this connection with your person has been a long journey of life lessons, of a lot of transformation. You could be seeing a lot of butterflies also, and maybe either you the life lessons in this connection could be even of 2 years or more, which has led to a lot of change in your life, a lot of transformation in your life, and you're just feeling burdened with the 10 of Wands, carrying the responsibilities of life, but still carrying it because you have hope in the connection. You also are manifesting your dreams with the 3 of Wands. You are somebody who's wanting big developments, manifesting developments in love and work, somebody who's wanting to see progress, but your guards deep down, Aquarius, are high with this energy after whatever has happened. And yes, you could be somebody who is wanting to fight for the connection also. Please keep in mind, this connection has made you you have you have had a lot of worries and anxiety about this connection also, is what I'm getting, because in your core energy, you're transforming with the change card. You could be even having a major shift or a move in your life. You could be even thinking of relocating or transformation, or even thinking of moving on also from the journey because of the worry that this energy has given you over the past years. You're wanting a stable connection in your life, moving ahead with the Hierophant and the World in your energy. So Hierophant is somebody who is spiritually awakening to the connection, understanding the spiritual connection of whether it is a soulmate, twin flame, or a karmic. Now wanting something long term and traditional in your life, like a marriage, a stable union, is the change you're thinking about. Also with the World, after the end of a cycle, you are ready for a new cycle in life. You are wanting to move towards your own achievement, success, growth. You could be even traveling also, or planning a trip, something you're doing about traveling. In your person's energy, we have concern, Two of Swords, and Nine of Wands. So what I was getting earlier on is true, Aquarius. Your person is feeling like a wounded warrior after whatever has happened, but they're standing the ground also because they have hope in the connection. Somebody who is realizing that your guards are high after whatever has happened in the connection, and they're suffering from some kind of indecision on how to overcome your boundaries, how to overcome your guards. Somebody who is hopeful about the connection, standing the ground because they're thinking it's a test of their faith, but suffering some kind of indecision on how to overcome the obstacles of the connection. Somebody who is not seeing that clear path with the Two of Swords, and how to overcome your guards also. And this is why suffering from the concern card. Somebody who is having a lot of anxiety, fear, overthinking, could be having overanalyzing the situation, feeling overwhelmed because of the fear-based thinking. Somebody who does more worrying than acting. Somebody who has a lot of fear of what ifs in their life with that concern card. In their next actions towards you, we have distant horizons, Seven of Pentacles, and the Sun card. So they could be dreaming about you while reflecting on the connection with the Seven of Pentacles. They could be somebody who is even thinking that if it is if their planning is going too far ahead, are they planning for too far ahead in the future, that future, because they are thinking if it's even possible, because they keep planning with they have a lot of hope in the connection, but then when reflecting, they could be thinking, are they planning too far ahead, because they got a lot of happiness with you, they got a lot of joy with you with the Sun card. Somebody who's trying to be patient with themselves while planning, while wanting to have hope in this connection, and somebody who wants to be with you because of the happiness that you give them, but it's somebody who's trying to be patient with themselves in their next actions. In the mutual connection, Aquarius, we have Judication, Eight of Wands, and Hanged Man. So both of you, your person for sure, is doing a lot of thinking. Both of you could be judication is basically making that decision, having that mediation, could be even processing internally, of how to have this mediation with you while in little to no contact with you, with the Hanged Man, looking at your perspective, Virgos, and then having a sudden realization, a sudden understanding of the connection, awakening to the connection, and even wanting to see if they can, with the Eight of Wands, if they can get into alignment with you, if they can have movement in this connection after so much of thinking about the connection. Person is doing a lot of thinking. With the distant horizon is somebody who's dreaming to be with you, and the other side I have the dreams card again, thoughts in their long-term future. Your person is somebody who's thinking, if both of you could be thinking, you could be thinking that are their dreams even grounded, or are they just thinking all the time to get into alignment, is what I'm getting, because they want to speak to you, they want to have, but they could be having a fear that of being judged by you because of their indecision, or somebody who is needing to make that decision. What is this energy doing? Because in the long term future, we have the thoughts card. Somebody who is thinking about you, somebody who's thinking of showing you a change, realizing there needs to be a change. And again, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups with the thoughts card, somebody who's thinking of giving you an offer, to make an offer to give you for a stable, abundant connection. And the move can be quite unpredictable because of the passion that they have for you. With the Knight of Wands, somebody who will be coming in as a confident charmer, but they're thinking about it with the thoughts card, thinking of how to show you the change, to have a new beginning. But where is the action? The action is unpredictable with the Knight of Wands. They could also be thinking that after they have been in and out of the connection, after they have not thought their actions through, somebody who was always driven by passion, did not take action, took action because of the passion, did not think their actions through. So this is why they're thinking that maybe I should not do that. Give Aquarius an actual offer for a stable, abundant connection, but they're again thinking of showing you the change. That is all they are doing. And the move can be quite unpredictable, because right now also they have the confusion, thinking thinking. What is this energy doing? And imprisoned, even thinking, feeling stuck. Totally understand why you're here. Okay. With the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower, marriage, and Four of Pentacles. So a sudden realization, an unexpected move can be made in the connection is what's next with the Tower card. Either you have a sudden realization about the connection. With the Four of Pentacles and the marriage is what I was getting earlier on. They could be somebody who's holding on to the connection while holding back, having that some kind of a material attachment, not disclosing everything to you, having that scarcity mindset that they don't have enough to have a marriage or a long-term commitment. Somebody who is holding on to the commitment but holding back, and they might be a sudden move, a sudden revelation either to you or to them, because they both of you are clearly thinking about marriage, because it's in the mutual at the bottom of the deck. But a lot of thinking, because marriage is the Hierophant. You want something long-term, committed relationship, but at the same time you want to change also for a new cycle. I think this is your person with the Four of Pentacles who has that scarcity mindset, not enough, because I was picking up this energy from them. You could have a sudden realization about this union also, because marriage at the bottom of the deck is either you guys are talking about marriage, either a potential reunion or a solid connection could be forming at the bottom of the deck. So you could have a choice if you want this union, and you could be thinking, is this energy always holding on and holding back from me because of the scarcity mindset? And you could have a sudden revelation with the Tower, a sudden realization when you're making the decision, Aquarius. Talks of marriage are definitely there. That's what I have for you. Quite deep, quite specific, might not resonate with all. So do check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Darakaraka sign placements, and if it resonates, do let me know so I can pick on your frequency more often. Thank you, dear Aquarius. Bye for now. Hi Pisces, let's see what's happening in the current situation. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Pisces and their person. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Pisces, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Please show us what's happening in the current situation between Pisces and their person. The current situation. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Pisces and their person. Thank you. You guys could be seeing a lot of tens and fives. 10 is all about completion of a cycle, for a new cycle to begin, and 5 is all about change. Okay, so Pisces, in your person's current energy, core energy and past influence, we have sudden wealth, King of Wands and 10 of Cups. So your person could be somebody who let their greed, superficial desires, somebody who could have been chasing material things instead of luck. Their focus was on material gain over emotional growth. Somebody who let their desire for money is expecting some kind of a quick gain. Also your person right now, a Pisces with the Sun Wealth card, somebody who's wanting a stroke of luck and quick gain in their life. Somebody who is realizing with the 10 of Cups, King of Wands and quick gain in their energy. Somebody who's realizing that they got a lot of happiness with you, they got emotional fulfillment with you, and somebody who's has a lot of passion for you, Pisces, and is thinking outside the box creatively. Could be an entrepreneur or a charismatic person, somebody who's thinking outside the box on how to build this storybook romance with you, how to be in harmony in this divine love connection with you, because they got a lot of happiness with you with the 10 of cups. In the external influence, we have the main female, wheel of fortune, and 5 of cups. So main female is usually the female querent or their significant partner in Kipper. So they could be somebody who is overthinking right now, somebody who is feeling emotionally overwhelmed because of how things have happened in the past. Somebody who could be who left the connection with the 5 of Pentacles, did something because of which now they are feeling left out in the cold with the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody who could be having financial issues and not sure how to approach you because of the external influence in the connection. You are on their mind, Pisces, but they don't know how to approach you. Somebody who with the wheel of fortune could be after learning the life lessons, after learning the karmic lessons, could be leaving things on destiny and fate also, wanting a change, wanting to show you the change, but not sure how to approach you after whatever has happened. And things will be happening according to fate, destiny, with the wheel of fortune card, Pisces. Okay. In the hidden influence, we have concern, 2 of Pentacles, and High Priestess. So your person has the habit of overanalyzing, overthinking, somebody who is having fear-based thinking right now, and somebody who's doing more worrying than taking action, could be having a lot of fear of what ifs also with the concern card. Somebody who's thinking a lot and trying to balance their emotions and finances with the 2 of Pentacles. Somebody who is adapting to the situation, prioritizing of what needs their attention first because of the worry that they're having. Could be even realizing that in this connection there is some kind of mystery with the High Priestess, and this is why even thinking too much, because they can't seem to understand the connection that they have. They know, they have an inner knowing that there is some mystery and secret. They could be seeing you as a divine feminine also, if you resonate with the twin flame journey. Somebody who is thinking that this is like a bridge between two worlds kind of connection. And the advice with the card High Priestess is to follow your intuition, cross watcher, if you're watching. In your energy, we have courtship, 7 of Wands, and the Hermit. So while in little to no contact, you could be soul searching. You could be trying to gain enlightenment about the connection. You could be either talking to friends about this connection, taking advice from friends is Hermit, or you could be just contemplating about the connection in solitude by yourself, while realizing that your guards are high with this person in this connection with the 7 of Wands. You're standing the ground, fighting for what you believe in, and wanting with the courtship card, you are definitely there. The desire to connect with the person is there, to deepen the connection is there. But you could also be thinking that probably this energy could be somebody who had that fear of being vulnerable also in the past, or they could be somebody who had hesitation in expressing the interest. While your guards are high, you want to fight for the connection at the same time. and this is why you're soul searching of what you want. Okay, Pisces, in your core energy we have Justice, Gift, and Knight of Pentacles. So you could be somebody who is wanting a surprise positive offer. You could be somebody who is wanting an apology, token of gesture from your person, to show you the change in your energy. You want a fair, balanced connection with the Justice card. You want fairness and balance. You want the truth from your energy to show you the change. And please keep in mind, justice also means legal issues. You could be going through legal issues also. It does not have to be for all. And any move that you make in this connection will be conservative, practical, responsible, with the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody whose defense mechanism is high, but who wants the truth, and will be moving very diligently in this connection because you want a change in the connection from your person. Pisces, and something could be coming to light in your energy over the next few days. Some kind of shift could happen in your energy. In your person's energy we have the Lovers, 8 of Pentacles, and 10 of Pentacles. So your person clearly has a lot of romance on their mind for you. Somebody who has a lot of passion and feels that emotional bond with you, wanting to put effort into this connection, wanting to build a family, build a legacy with you. With the 10 of Pentacles, they clearly want to build wealth with you. They are the ones who could be seeing a lot of 10s. 10 is all about completion of a cycle, for a new cycle to begin. But with the Lovers, they could be somebody who's suffering from some kind of indecision also in their energy. Somebody who either is torn between choices or suffering from some kind of indecision, which we clearly saw in their energy with that over analysis of the concern card. Somebody who wants to put effort in the connection, but could be a self-employed energy also, Pisces, who's very detailed oriented, learning a new skill, or trying to adapt, balance, and prioritize on what needs their attention first. And they have a decision to make on how to show you the effort while they are trying to balance their emotions, finances, whatever they're doing. In their next move, we have the Thief, Queen of Pentacles, and 5 of Wands. So your person could be somebody who's realizing that they have been dishonest with you with the Thief card. They are realizing that they took more from you, they betrayed your trust, and this is why the overthinking is happening. Now I get it. I was confused the entire time. Why are they thinking so much? Because with the Thief card, they realize that they took more from you and left you feeling betrayed and drained out, probably because of conflicts of the past. Also could be with the 5 of Wands, somebody who after was dishonest with you. Somebody who is conflicted within themselves right now because they see you as an ideal partner with the Queen of Pentacles. They could be somebody who is business savvy also, now thinking, after deceiving you, after letting people the conflict influence them, the connection. They're conflicted on how to build a stable, nurturing connection with you, because they see you as that. How to show you the change is what they're thinking about. Because in the mutual we have change, Six of Swords and Star. So both of you could be healing with the Star card. One energy could be even spiritual, and you have inspired the change in them, Pisces, with the Star card. And while both of you are healing, both of you are getting the hope back in the connection, hope for renewal, also wanting to go into calmer waters with each other. With the Six of Swords, one energy for sure is hopeful about the connection, wanting to show you the change, and you need to decide with the change card if you want to restore the conflicts of the past, go into peace with them or not. Because in your person's long-term vision and outcome, we have Great Fortune, Lovers, and the Seven of Pentacles. So your person is clearly manifesting big changes, wanting abundance, growth. A positive shift could also be coming in if it gets claimed in the near future with the Great Fortune as the outcome card between you guys. Great Fortune is a very abundant card in the deck. Your person could also be getting some kind of financial abundance also in their life. A major positive shift, blessings, unexpected breakthrough could come in their life, because they are somebody who is even manifesting to show you the change. And this is why trying to be patient with themselves with the Seven of Pentacles, trying to have a long-term vision about the connection with you, trying to be patient with themselves while making the decision about the connection with the Lovers. They feel the pull towards you, and this is why they have a decision to make on how to move in this connection with the Lovers, if they want to get into alignment with you. Somebody who clearly wants to show you the change, and somebody who's taking the time to have a long-term vision about this connection. They've not clearly made the decision yet with the Lovers. Knows they feel the intensity, but the long-term vision is abundance, blessings, expansion is what they're manifesting, and this is why patiently waiting for abundance. At the bottom of the deck we have Empress, official person, and Temperance. So both of you could be trying to balance your emotions, trying to be patient with yourselves and each other also. Temperance is usually trying to do things in moderation and trying to be at peace with yourself. One energy could be an Empress, could be a mother, could be pregnant, or a divine feminine wanting to create and nurture. The other person could be somebody who's thinking how to create and nurture this connection with you, or the official person is here. So official person is basically an authoritative figure or a decision maker, or the person themselves, or you just step up to take responsibility, or an authority brings order in the connection, because it's at the bottom of the deck while you're trying to balance your emotions. You could be investing in yourself also with the Empress, Pisces. You're somebody who's pouring in yourselves with the combination of Empress and Temperance. Basically having patience and putting all the love in yourself also. Do things in moderation for yourself. That's what I have for you, Pisces. Do let me know if it resonates. Kind of specific, might not resonate with all, so do check your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Darakaraka, and let me know if it resonates. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now.